Hey everyone, welcome to another video of It's Tom's Life. My name's Tom and today we're going to be doing a mid-month review of my January 2021 budget. On this channel, I like to create a video at least once a week, and the topics that I cover include budgeting, personal finance, health and fitness, and traveling. I'm not able to do any traveling at the moment due to the lockdown, but hopefully more towards the end of the year, I'll be able to do more traveling and take you guys with me. And also I do have some weight loss goals for this year. I made a video last week about my 2021 goals, so if you want to take a look at that and see what all my goals are, including my financial goals and my health and fitness goals, then go and take a look at that. I'll leave a link in the description below. Okay, enough of that, let's go and take a look at how I'm getting on this month with my budget. So what I have open here is an application I've been making myself for budgeting. It's called Noola Budget and it's completely free and it's online, so if you want to use it, like I said, it's completely free, there's no advertisement or anything like that. Head over to app.noolabudget.com. I'll leave a link to that down below and you can do your own budget as well. So first of all, I had planned for an income of £2,082, and we can see here that that's indeed how much I took in this month. And next of all, we had my credit card debt, and I planned to pay off £405. I'm actually able to do more than that so far, so I'm currently at £426. That's £21 more than I planned for, and that's because I had budgeted £21 for a haircut, and obviously with the lockdown that's not going to happen, so I was able to put that £21 straight away towards my debt as well. Next we have my funds, my sinking fund. So we have my emergency fund. I plan to take it to pay £500 of that, and I managed to save £500. And for gifts, £20, holiday £20, moving fund £100, tax bill £100, and Christmas for £20. And yeah, we can see that for all of these I was able to save that amount. Next is household expenses. So for my rent, I've already paid my rent, so that's £450. I paid my electric bill, which is £29. I paid my water bill, which is £13. My renter's insurance is £7, but that doesn't go out until in a couple of days' time, so I'm still waiting to pay £7 on that one. And I have my council tax bill, that is £104, and I paid that as well. Next is my bills. So I only have 3 bills. One is my phone bill, which is £11, and that hasn't gone out yet. I also have my internet bill, which is £29, and that also hasn't gone out. I have a couple of kind of cloud storage type bills, which one of them has gone out, so I've paid out, spent £2 of that so far, and I have £1 remaining, and that bill should go out in the next few days as well. Just before I continue, you might notice, if you watched the January 2021 budget with me video, you might notice that the planned amounts here are slightly different and they're all rounded up to the nearest pound. The reason it's like that is because I've set myself a change challenge, which means that any change up until the nearest pound I automatically save into a separate money pot. I use Monzo Bank here in the UK, so that actually happens automatically. All of my transactions get rounded up to the nearest pound and they all go into a separate pot of money. And I'm doing this just to see how much money I am able to save that way throughout the whole year. So if you stick around for the entire year, we'll get to see later on, maybe at the end of December, how much money is in that pot. And I have to say I'm quite surprised so far. It's a lot more, even though we're only half a month into the year, it's a lot more than I expected to be. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well. Finally, we have my general category, and this is where I track most of the day-to-day expenses. So first of all, we have groceries. I plan to spend £150 for this one. So far I spent quite a lot of this one. I spent £94 already, and we're only 2 weeks into the month. But just to explain why that's like that, last week I did a 2-week shop, so I have food in the cupboards for the next week as well. So that means that I have spent money on groceries for 3 weeks of the month, if that makes sense. So I only have 2 weeks worth of groceries after the next week to pay for. So that's why it's around £90 spent, which is about 3/5, and I have £56 remaining. And yeah, I've got plenty of food in the cupboard, so I've only really got just under 2 weeks worth of food that I need to pay for. So £56, 2 weeks should be plenty. For toiletries, I plan to spend £20. I actually haven't spent anything on toiletries so far, which is quite unusual because usually there's always something that runs out in the kind of toiletry category, and for some reason this month I just haven't run out of anything. Everything seemed to have kind of like circled around, and I seem to have all the toiletries I need for this month. Obviously there's still 3 weeks left, so that might change, but I'm not really expecting to spend £20. In fact, I can't really think of what I'll be spending this on. So it might be something that in future budgets I look at reducing a little bit. Like I say, with budgeting, there's no right or wrong. You might over budget or under budget certain categories, but as long as in the end it all evens out, and you don't spend more than you earn and take out debt and things like that, then that is fine. If it's just £20, you can just put it into a savings goal or something like that. So we'll see how that goes for toiletries. It's the same for household as well. I planned for £30. I've only spent £2. I am running out of some washing detergent, so I'm sure I'll be spending more in this category. So we'll see how much I spend. Like I said, I'll be making a video towards the end of the month, which will show all of the month at the end of the month, and we'll see how I've gotten on there. If you want to see that video, then make sure you hit the subscribe button so you'll get to see that in your subscriptions towards, it'll be around early February. Next is haircut. Like I said when I was explaining about the debt payoff, I did plan £21, and I don't expect to spend it at all because of the lockdown. All of the hairdressers are closed. I'm not going to attempt to cut my own hair. I did that in the first lockdown and it did not go very well. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it, let it grow, and that's an extra £21 that I was able to put towards debt, which is great. Finally, the miscellaneous category. I really like having a miscellaneous category because there's always very kind of small unexpected expenses. So we can see here that I've already used some of that. So I planned £50 and I've already spent £19. The £19 is, one of them was an extra giving opportunity that I was able to have, and another 2 was we had some leavers at where I work. So whenever people leave, we always put some money towards a leaving gift, so that just covers off of those as well. So I spent £19 out of 50 and I have £31 left. So that means overall for January I have £183 left. Now that might not sound like much, but as we've seen in the budget breakdown, that's plenty considering what I have left to spend it on. So like I said as well, if you'd like to see at the end of the month how I've gotten on for the whole month, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and you'll get to see the full January 2021 budget review. Just before we go, take a look at the funds. It's pretty straightforward this month because a lot of the funds I only just started this month, so they're pretty much the same amounts as I put in them in the actual budget, but I'll show you what they are anyway. So for my emergency fund, the balance is now £1,500 with a goal of £8,000. For gifts, my balance is £20 and I have a goal of £240. For holiday, it's exactly the same, £20 balance with £240 goal. For my moving fund, I now have £100 with a goal of £600. My tax bill, I've saved £100 and I have a goal of £1,200. And finally, last but not least, Christmas fund, I have a balance now of £20 with a goal of £240. As I said at the start of this video, if you'd like to use this application, it's fully online, it's free, there's no ads, anything like that. So feel free to go to the link that I'll leave in the description below. And that's all for today, and I'll see you again next time.